What's up, everybody? I'm your host, David. You're back with Let's Talk Boxing, and you know we got to get into it. It's the talk of the town. It's the hype of the news. You know, Ryan Garcia's in the headlines again. His B sample just got open, and of course, he tested positive for Austrian. It was present in the A sample. Of course, it's going to be present in the B sample. Duh. The thing wasn't so much if that there was foul play with his piss, right? It was why was there Austrian in his blood, period. And when we realized that there was 6 billionth of a gram, something that's so minute, and people were like, oh, it's 60 times the legal limit. Shut the hell up. Go ahead and take Devin Haney's out your mouth, and let's listen to logic. 6 billionth of a gram means it has to be contamination. Let's see. This is why we're even talking about this bullshit. Still. Ryan Garcia's legal team have now issued a statement after his drugs test B sample results from the Devin Haney fight also came back positive for Austrian. They say he has done a hair test which has come back negative and believe he is a victim of supplement contamination. Then they go into saying Ryan voluntarily had his hair collected and shipped to Dr. Pascal Knitz, the foremost expert of toxicology and hair sample analysis. The results of Ryan's hair sample came back negative. This is consistent with contamination and demonstrably proves Ryan had not ingested Austrian over a period of time. The only way he could have had any advantage whatsoever in the ring. With all that being said, is Ryan off the hook? Are you going to let Ryan off the hook? If you want my point, I think there's only one way to go about this. Ryan has to get some type of penalty. Devin Haney can't get that loss scrubbed off his record because, like, you got your ass whooped. You know, this whole Ryan and Devin thing has gotten out of hand. But throughout it all, Ryan has showed his character. Ryan has consistently just tried to prove that he was innocent and he didn't take nothing. And he made jokes about it. He played it off like, dude, I don't give a fuck. Okay, what did Devin Haney do? The problem I have with Devin Haney is he wrote an 8-page letter. He said, I'm not interested in coming back into the ring after this. He's not a real fighter. I said it in my last video. I'd much rather have Devin Haney say, I want it back in blood. I feel like I was wronged, and I want it back in blood. And I'm going to prove that I'm that guy that y'all thought I was because he cheated, right? Who done it? Cotto, Wilder, and Fury. When Wilder thought he got cheated by Tyson Fury, he ran it back. He said, I got to get it back in blood. He didn't bitch and complain and sit here and say, oh, woe is me. I'm going to write an 8-page letter. No. He said, nah, run that shit back. I don't believe that you got the best of me. I think the count was way too long, and I'm going to come in here and finish you this time. And he's going to go and get it back in blood. Cotto got hit with plaster in the gloves. Do y'all not remember that? Cotto versus Margarito, when they were patting his damn hands with damn near plaster, and his shit was cracked, and Cotto said, what was that? I'm going to make you pay for what you did. That's what I expected. That's what I wanted. I wanted Devin Haney to sit there and say, yeah, I was wronged, but I'm coming back. We're running that back. This is not the way the statement gets made. But he tucks his tail and ran and hid like a... Why? You made boxing look bad. The only reason we're still talking about this is because how you dragged it out. You're complaining about the 3 pounds, yet you took the 1.5 million because you bought the bait. Like Ryan Garcia threw some bait out there. You bit onto it, and you're pissed about it. But when you were weight bullying little guys like Lomachenko, when you were weight bullying Regis Prograis and other people, it was okay. But when 3 pounds happens to you, you're going to bitch and complain about it? Like, bro, you made boxing look bad, bro. I'm not a Ryan fan, but you got me hyped up on here like if I'm a Ryan fan. Ryan is still a C-class fighter. You still hurt Ryan in that fight. Ryan still has no chin, just the way you have no chin. Yet we got this whole defense We got this whole defense protocol going on for Ryan because you are some type of bitch. You know what I'm saying? It's just crazy, bro. It's really crazy. And to think that this is coming from boxing. I can't. I guess it's the new generation, I guess. I guess that's what Terafima was trying to say when you were saying, I got more followers than you. But I got more followers than you. Like, I don't know. This is what I think should happen. Ryan Garcia should get penalized and have like a 6-month suspension. Not because he intentionally took Ostarine. Because he unintentionally took Ostarine. Because there was stuff placed out there letting fighters know, hey, watch the supplements you're taking because you can pop for performance enhancement drugs. You've ought to put that out there. 7 years old. That's why I think you should be penalizing Ryan. This way, it gives an incentive for Ryan to go after the manufacturers, whoever's putting this shit together. This way, it takes this whole equation from happening. He sues the supplement company for not properly labeling their product. He gets suspended for not being on top of his whole little thing and getting everything approved before taking. You know what I mean? Like, he keeps his win. He gets suspended for 6 months just to show fighters. Literally, the only reason I think he should get suspended is to show other fighters saying, hey, watch your supplements. Because your supplements and the stuff that you're putting in your body can make you pop for PEDs. Now, we have a legitimate case to go after supplement companies for false labeling their products. Boxing needs to clean this up because it happened to Alicia Baumgartner, happened to Big Baby Miller, happened to Canelo. Conor Ben was juicing. Come on. Pillow hands Conor Ben to destructive hands Conor Ben. That boy was juicing. That's like Barry Bonds before he started just banging shit out. This whole Ryan Garcia thing is it was good and bad. And the reason I say it was good and bad is because Ryan Garcia knew how to make headlines in social media. So the only reason that this news is so groundbreaking is because he knows how to work social media. When it happened to Alicia Baumgartner, only boxing fans knew about it. When it happened to Canelo, maybe some mainstreams pick it up, but it died out really quickly. When it happened to Oscar Valdez, only boxing fans knew about it. When it happened to Big Baby Miller, you know what I mean? Like, there's been multiple guys that popped and they weren't taking PEDs. It was bad supplements. But it was like a slap on the wrist and get back to boxing. Which, technically, I think the same thing should happen to Ryan. I just want there to be a consequence so he can feel pressure to go after the people that made him look bad. So he can have a legitimate case saying, look what y'all cost me. Because of y'all not labeling y'all products right, y'all made me go through this. My record was discredited. My name was discredited. I got called all these other things because of your improper labeling. And I think it makes for a good case. Now, the things with Devin Haney, did y'all see what happened when Undisputed? Y'all know that boxing game that just first boxing game in like 20 years. And Devin Haney pulled out of the game because he wanted to be on the cover. Because he was an undisputed fighter at the time. Canelo's undisputed or was undisputed. Usyk's undisputed or was undisputed before they took the belt away from him. Terrence Crawford was undisputed. Jermell Charlo was undisputed. The girl, what's her name? Clarissa Shields was undisputed. Anyways, undisputed. All those fighters were undisputed, yet they're not bitching and crying about put me on the cover. The fact that he pulled out of the game because he wasn't on the cover just says everything about him. The fact that he wrote an 8-page letter, or he told his lawyer to write a letter to the Athletic Commission in New York to get the loss scrubbed and him giving the win is insane. Instead of going and getting back in blood. Soft as baby shit. Soft as Charmin. That's all it was. I don't know. These people that are in the boxing game right now, the Devin Haney's, dude, there was this one guy that I seen. He said that he wants to unionize boxing just to get more money. that if boxing was unionized, the up and coming fighters would get a better paycheck. Those are the type of people that we got coming up right now. You should not be in boxing. Devin Haney, if you're not going to go back and get in blood, get the hell out of boxing. If you want to unionize boxing when it's already corrupt as hell, get the fuck out of boxing. You know what I mean? Like, oh, I'm an up-and-coming fighter, but I'm not getting paid well. Like, it's not meant for the weak. Roll that shit up and get the fuck out. Like, pack your shit up and get out. We don't need you. We don't want to see the faint-hearted in here. It's not supposed to be a sport full of soft-ass people. Look, it's on Ryan to prove that he didn't intentionally take Ostarine. I think the hair sample kind of leads and opens up the road to that. But he still needs to prove what supplements did he take that made him pop. That's the one thing I'm waiting for. Cool. The hair sample goes a long way. It does. It takes the road from the starting line to halfway. Now we just need what supplement made you pop. And then go after the supplement company for for mislabeling. How do y'all feel about Devin Haney at this point? With all that stuff that's going on, how this all played out, how do y'all feel about Devin Haney? Because I know how I feel about him. I think he needs to roll that shit up and get the fuck up out of boxing. I want to see somebody go wash him. Let's get him out of here. I don't think the way he acted throughout this whole process tells me he doesn't belong here. And I want to see somebody go wash him out. At first, I wanted him to have a comeback story because it makes for better boxing. But, nah, bro, your character ain't it. You had a whole facade going on. I don't know, guys. Y'all tell me what y'all think. This is just the breaking news. Ryan Garcia's B sample opened up, tested positive, but hair follicle came back negative. What do y'all think? Where do y'all stand? What do you think should happen to Ryan? And how do you feel about Devin? Do you think he should get washed up like I do? Do you think Ryan should get banned? Like, where does this fall on y'all scale of punishment? 6 month, 8 month, 2 year, lifetime. What do y'all think he should happen? Do you think she should get no punishment? Do you think the fight should be overturned? Devin already said he's not running the fight back, so that's not happening. Y'all tell me. This is just another episode of Let's Talk Boxing. I'll catch you on the next one. We're going to keep it going. I know we got a couple fights coming up. And I don't know. Hold up. Did y'all hear about that 5v5 card? America versus Mexico? Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. This will be a crazy-ass card. Terrence Crawford versus Canelo. Caleb Plant versus McGear. Shakur Stevenson versus Isaac Cruz. Brandon Figueroa versus Venado Lopez. So then you have Fulton versus Neary. They both got put out. Bad by Inoue. I mean, this will be one crazy-ass card. I don't know. Y'all tell me what y'all think. What do y'all think? Do you think this card's going to happen? Turkey Al-Sheikh, I'll tell you, he's doing some things as a promoter in boxing. He is definitely doing some things as a promoter in boxing. Anyways, as I was saying, this is just another episode of Let's Talk Boxing. I'm going to catch y'all on the next one. Y'all put y'all's comments down below. Y'all tell me where y'all stand about this whole Ryan Garcia thing. And do y'all think this 5v5 is going to actually happen? Mexico versus America? That'll be a badass card. That card will go crazy. Yeah, I'm rocking with All America on this one. We're going All America. Y'all let me know what y'all got. I'm out. Psh.